These poems are dedicated to all those whose lives have been spent in bringing peace to this planet. Wherever you are, I bow my head. May peace be on this earth. We are all united with the thread of love. May each one of us realize the garland of life.
He who hesitates is lost. At times, this phrase is true. When you're taken off on a huge wave, if you hesitate, you will be lost. Yet, before we do any action, hesitate and you won't get lost. By hesitating for even a second, you may stop words that you don't want coming out of your mouth. Can you laugh at yourself? Can you cry? Can you admit when you're wrong? Can you compliment your lover? Can you show your innocence? Can you expose your faults to others? Can you shower them with love? Can you be honest to what you feel? Can you be open to life? Can you be compassionate? Can you be a friend of mine? Can you be tolerant? Can you accept mankind? Can you show your love? Can you tell me what's going on? Can you be humble? Can you act like a child? Can you be full of wisdom? Can you tell no lies? Your attitude drives your life. What kind of car do you drive? Do you drive the car of despair? Do you drive the car of hope and compassion? Do you drive the same car year after year? How come my life never gets better? Your attitude fuels your life. If you are mad, you will see the world as mad. We are wearing our different sunglasses. Maybe it's about time we exchange this color. Change your attitude and your life will change. I once had a teacher who said, "Don't inspect your stools. Let go and release your pain. Don't hold on to it. Don't blame others for it. Just release it. Don't hold on to the pain." Everyday man goes to the bathroom. Everyday man should release what he's holding on to. This will set a man free. How does the wise man get wise? Does he learn from others' mistakes? Does he realize that life has its lessons? A wise man learns by his mistakes. We all make mistakes, that is only human. Yet the wise man doesn't want to repeat it. over and over again. At times he does, yet he knows that he can learn. Life is a series of lessons which can make a man wise. We all go through them. Why not learn from them? A wise man is a student of life. He knows he can learn from everyone. Is life like a road? At times it's smooth sailing, all nice and straight. At times life throws us a curve. Life can be an uphill battle. Every day grinds on our nerves. Life can be going downhill. We are just coasting. At times we have to put on the brakes. At times our life has stopped and we need to accelerate. At times we are driving as if we're on a Sunday drive. At times our lifestyle is so frantic. We're on the freeway. The next exit is 40 miles away. We have to go to the bathroom with no relief at sight. At times we are sightseeing. Our life is delight. At times we get in an accident and we are out of commission for a while. At times life is like stop and go traffic. Our life is constantly going up and down. There is a road that exists within. You can put the foot to the metal. Freedom lies within. My mom is like my best friend. It hasn't always been that way. She has always supported me, even when it was against her wishes. During my 20s, I didn't see too much of my mom. I was traveling throughout the world. I got the traveling bug from my mom. She loves adventure. As a kid, she would inspire me. I love different countries, places, and things. Mom, I love you. A part of you resides in me. Throughout the years, you have been there, always supporting me. You have seen me through thick and thin. You have seen all the different sides of me. Yet I know you love me. How secure that makes me feel. Mom, thank you for being my friend. I can say anything to you. You will listen. I love you. There's a certain car commercial, which I will not name. The car commercial insinuates and brags, I'm better than you are, just because you bought the stupid car. How stupid they must be. Their message is that with this car, you are better than the rest. You can cheat, lie, and steal to the top, but with this car, you're better than the rest. If that's all they could come up with, what a pity. Man lives in different times. Status is the name of the game. It's what you own, not who you own. No wonder our world is in chaos. Our commercials are status driven. Our cool people wear these jeans. The hip drinks this cola. Man, you're way out of style. At times, man is so stuck in his ways. I've seen so many people whose lives is built on meat and potatoes. There's nothing wrong with that cuisine, but when they go to an ethnic restaurant, they want their meat and potatoes. They cannot comprehend that there are boundless cuisines out there. America has probably 2% of the world's population. There's a diverse world out there. People of all race, color, and creeds. They eat and drink completely different. Reach out and embrace the diversity of life. Each country has its own diversity. We do not want the world to live exactly like we do. Each culture has an identity to maintain. In America, we live in a melting pot. How fortunate we are. If your life is cold, turn up the heat. If your relationship is cold, turn up the heat. What are you shivering for? The heat will melt the ice, but you have to turn on the heat. Nobody can do it for you. Only you can make your life better. Come in from the cold. There is a heater within that can take away the chill. I'm sitting at the dock. I'm watching the tide. Birds are flying overhead. Puffy clouds float by. The sun has a golden hue. I breathe the sweetness of the air. My nose smells the fish around. I'm at peace. I love rainy days, laying in bed with my lover. The sounds of rain patter on the roof. We have a nice warm comforter. At times, both of us are reading our books. At times, we are holding each other in our arms. At times, we are talking to each other. The rain brings such security. The rain nurtures all. I'm totally relaxed. Not a care at all. The world is at rest. I'm in my lover's arms. At times, the best advice in life is to get rid of your excess baggage. You're on a journey of this life. You're walking and trying to carry 10 suitcases. No wonder you say life sucks. I can't go on this way. Why not go through your baggage and combine them into one? throw the request away. You will heave a sigh of relief. Your journey will become 100 times easier. We all are stubborn. That's what makes this world a crazy place. I'm right and you're wrong. I'm never going to change. How dare you for thinking that way? The ignorant man is stubborn. The wise man knows how to give. He knows how to bend in this life. Now, I don't think I'm a prude. I love my sexuality. But I have problems with sexuality on the internet. For $25, a man can lag on to a sex channel. Sex is a life force. Can our minds get perverted? Is woman merely an object? Our culture is based upon sex. Sex sounds. Yet where is our foundation? Do we make love a cheap trick? Is making love purely an act? Have we lost the sacredness of life? We can cheapen this life. In the end, you think you are free, yet you have lost yourself. A man without values is lost. The world should never forget Charles Schulz. Peanuts inspired us all. We love Snoopy and Charlie Brown, Linus with his blanket, the Red Baron, Charlie. You inspired us. May God be with you. Have we taken our world to the limits? Have we explored the limits of where we are going? Has man been disconnected from reality? Are we lost and we think we are found? Man has a place inside that has no limits. We think we are free, yet are we? What is satisfaction? What is corruption? Are we truly free? Love is the answer. It could help solve the world's problems. With love, we can listen to both sides of the story. With love, there's compassion. Love does not contain judgment. Love is true. Love is selfless. Love makes the heart sing. Love is the true treasure. Love is the answer. Woman, I have held you in my arms. I have tasted your sweet breath. I have felt your compassion. Woman, you are the inspiration in this life. Your beauty is more than skin deep. The love you have for the family cannot be described. Woman, all creation is born by you. You are the mother of all. We all come through you. Woman, what a wondrous creature. Have you seen the rainbow in the sky? Brilliant colors are painted in the sky. The rainbow contains all of God's colors. What a sight to see. It's raining and off in the distance a rainbow appears. The rainbow represents the diversity of life. All colors are united. It's God's way of saying we are all one. There is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Discover this gift, the rainbow within. We all have monsters that lie within. No matter how incredible our parents were, somehow we got hurt. There's a part of us that is a hurt child. At times, we're so disconnected from it, our life is not in balance. Years later, we have never come to terms with ourselves. In order to truly be alive, we have to face the monsters within. At times we are so numb we can't feel the anger or pain. In order to face life, we must deal with our own issues. We all have them. When we deal with our child within, we transform the monster into a cookie monster. We embrace ourselves. How does man deal with anger? Is anger a two-headed sword? If we lash out at someone in anger, we have just created a verbal assault on that person. If we hold the anger inside, it festers within. How can man channel anger so it can't be inflicted on others while man doesn't stop it inside? Can we put anger in a box and light it on fire? The energy then will be used for a helpful purpose. Anger will eventually lead man back to grace. We are all angry. Some people show it while others don't. Man has the capability to dissolve the monster. Music is a gift from the Creator. Music helps to soothe the soul. The whole world likes music. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter if you're cool. It doesn't matter if you can't play a beat. Music is universal. Everyone plays it. It is a part of us. Music can inspire us, so open up your heart. We live our life with a wounded goal. We don't think that we can fly. We've been in pain so long, we have forgotten who we are. We are born to be swans. We are born to fly. But somewhere along the way, we forgot how. Heal the wounded goal inside and remember how to fly. You will then be truly free. We try to control others. This is the only way because it's my way. Everybody has to learn from their own mistakes. We all have different reigns. We all have different monsters to face. My reigns are no better than theirs. Each of us is different and unique. What's the big deal in our life? Why do we always blow things out of proportion? We let a molehill turn into a mountain. I love the phrase, don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. We take our jobs so seriously, yet when we die, will we think about work? What's the big deal? Why are we alive? Now we are really asking questions. San Francisco is my favorite city. The city has such character to it. It truly accepts all. The people of San Francisco are tolerant. They know all about diversity. There's everyone from A to Z in here. The streets are so interesting. People all around. There's such a beautiful pace to it. Almost every cuisine known to man, representing people near and far. There's a great sense of culture, from conservative to beyond limit. Yet the city lives in harmony. San Francisco, you've shown the world, can live in diversity. In the midst of our confusions and pain, man needs a different perspective. We need to take the elevator. We need to see beyond our problems. When we're on the ground, we can only see the buildings of despair. Yet, if we take an elevator to the top, we can see for miles. Man is living at the ground level of life. We need to take the elevator within, and we shall see a different world. Is the grass greener on the other side? The wise man says it's burnt. So many people are getting divorced today, yet your problems will never go away. If you haven't faced the beast within, you will always blame your problems on the other person. We are responsible for our own problems. If you have problems in your marriage, the same problems will come up if you leave. Life makes sure we learn our lessons. You can't say, I'm going to skip this one. All our problems stem inside. If we face ourselves, we truly can have a wonderful marriage. Our life will be in harmony. We will not judge or criticize others. Unfortunately, we don't learn this in school. No wonder our marriages are a mess. We expect happiness ever after, with no effort on our part. Life is a journey. We have to take an active part. Are we just beings who are living on the surface? We have our 9-to-5 existence. We are babies, become teenagers, and then adults. Do we ever get in contact with our emotions? Do we ever get in contact with our feelings? Do we ever get in contact with our various personalities that lie within? Do we know our inner child? Our being is simple, yet at the same time extremely complicated. There are so many different aspects of us. Most of the time we dwell only on the surface level. Hi, how are you? I'm fine. In order to truly live, We have to dive deep into our subconscious. We need to know all levels of the sea. From top to bottom, we will become better human beings. The wise man says, throw away the squirt. The ignorant man says, let's keep score. The wise man says, I love you. The ignorant man says, I love you, with words attached. The wise man loves his woman, while the ignorant man is always looking to score. The wise man attempts to solve his problems. The ignorant man blames you for his. The wise man will just smile if someone wants to fight. The ignorant man will start the battle. The wise man blames no other. The ignorant man blames others for his mistake. The wise man embraces his monsters. The ignorant man runs away from them. The wise man always takes one step at a time. The ignorant man is standing at the same place. How can a politician get his job done when he's always campaigning? Do politicians know the difference between the truth and spinning the truth? Why do politicians tear each other down? Do you think there's no finger pointing your way? There's got to be a better way. Does the politician stand for Americans or big business? Laws are made secretly for big business. Favors are going their way. The American people don't need favors. We need justice. Can any of the present politicians lead the way? If you have problems walking in the dark, bring a flashlight. The light will help you on your way. Man needs a light to show him the way. We are all stumbling in the dark. We have yet to find the way. Turn on your flashlight. You will find the way. What is man's potential? How far can we go? Is it endless, or does it have an end? Man can reach for the stars. There are so many different avenues man can strive. How would it be if a man decided to find peace? This is man's greatest potential. To bring man to the moon, to govern the nation. There's nothing wrong with that. But when a man finds peace, if this world can find peace, man will then just begin to realize his true potential. Peace and wisdom lie within. Is life like a storm? Your life seems so peaceful, and all of a sudden a huge storm comes in. You hold on for dear life. Man can't escape the storms of life. They are a part of nature. Yet man can be in the center of the hurricane. The winds are all around, but you're there and it's not touching you. Life is stormy, but it has its days where you're lying in the sun, soaking up the rays. Realize who you are and your life will change. You will be in the center of the hurricane. This life is a diamond. At times we think it is a rock. No matter what we do, the diamond lies within. We could be a saint or a sinner. The diamond does not judge. Life goes on. Man carries on his ways, good, bad, or indifferent. The diamond can never get tarnished. We can. This diamond will never judge us, otherwise we would all be dead. This diamond supports us. It is the essence of our life. Every one of us has this precious diamond. It is the most priceless thing in the universe. Your life is valuable. Realize how precious you are. You were made to soar. The grass is not greener on the other side. If you're in a relationship, remember this. You are the one carrying the baggage. If you think someone else will be better, you are fooling yourself. All relationships are like a mirror. You do not like what is being reflected back. Get rid of your own baggage and your relationship will unfold. Both of you will be fulfilled. What causes people's life to go out of control? How many rock stars have died by overdose? When your life is out of control, how do you put it back on track? Man thinks that he controls certain substances. He doesn't realize that he's playing with a loaded gun. Once the gun goes off, it's too late. There's nothing wrong with wine, women, and song. But if your life is totally out of control, beware. No one is safe by using drugs. Man thinks I can control my usage, but in the end, death controls you. Maybe it's time for a new way of being clear. Discover yourself, and you will be truly healed. Can you feel the warmth of your love? Can you taste the breath? The body is on fire. Whole souls yearn for one another. Electricity is charged in the air. The lovers are involved in deep passion. Waves of love flood into our veins. The intensity builds. The mind is intoxicated. Both lovers are totally absorbed. At the height of ecstasy, the soul transforms and the lovers release. We become one. Our beings are melting. What a miracle this human body. Is it God's greatest wonder? We are at the crown of creation. It's truly a miracle that we're alive. No computer on earth is as complicated. Now you imagine the zillions amounts of information are being fired off each millisecond. Scientists wonders at the marvel. This human body is not only physical, it is emotional, spiritual, and mental. I'm sure that we don't truly recognize what's going on. We take it for granted. There's a universe that exists inside. Open up your heart. Life is like the wind. It is always blowing. Change is all around us. Nothing remains stable. All things change. At times the wind is perfectly still. Our life seems so constant and stable. At times our life is like a tornado. Our life seems to crumble. At times life is like sailing on the wind. We are free. At times the wind seems like a hurricane. Tremendous change. Life is not constant, yet we can be friends with the wind. The wind will always blow, yet we can experience serenity within. Within, behind our ocean, we must love. People say curiosity killed the cat, yet I believe that man was designed to be curious. If man weren't curious, would we have evolved? He would exist in this state forever. Man has always been curious with life, yet at times we lose sight of our curiosity. We live such a mundane existence. Let's leave the matter to an Einstein. He's a genius anyway, but man was created to reach for the stars. He was born to know the unknown. The answer lies in the heart. Is war a game for man? I saw on the TV where someone asked this famous person, can man stop fighting? His answer was that man loves to compete, and war is probably the greatest competition. Sporting events are legalized war. How far have we progressed or de-regressed? The Romans would have the gladiators and the lion. We have the WWF. We love the drama. We all know that wrestling is a fake, but they put on an incredible show. Yet millions of people love the show. Is war good versus evil? Is it really worth that millions die from it? Generals ponder the next move. The coach makes the next play. In the end, have we progressed? Would this world be better if man held his tongue? Imagine how many wars might have been stopped. Before we speak to anyone, remember to hold your tongue. Listen. Did you truly understand? It might be a good idea to repeat what the other person just said. Therefore, both parties will understand. How many times have we regretted what we said? If only we would have waited, words might not come out. The wise man has nothing to prove. Speak wisely. This is the clue. Do you know how to listen? Is life a conversation where you are the center of attention? Are you always right? Do you always fight for your position? Is conversation a struggle? I must make them see my point of view. Only my way is right. A wise man listens to others. He learns by the words of others. He will not attempt to sway you or put his spin on it. He knows how to give and take. If only we could listen, our world would be in a better place. I love you. There's nothing else to say. Never put a but at the end. I love you is unconditional. If you can truly say this and have no buts, then your life will bloom. Love is acceptance. By truly loving someone, this will dissolve most of our baggage. We need for each of us to be a foundation. Practice what you preach. How many times have we heard this expression? Yet does man truly follow it? The world would be different. Harmony would reside. We would accept all peoples, races, and color. Man would rejoice that we're all different, yet the same. It all begins with practice. What you preach. Maybe man's action should be dictated by his sleep. If a man thought, will this action allow me to sleep well at night? If it does, then follow it. If the action will lead to becoming restless at night, I would definitely think more before I act. If the action would lead to a nightmare, don't do it. Our sleep is a reflection of our life. Remember, the wise man likes a good night's sleep. Therefore, our life will be content. What if man not only tried to heal himself, but he had tried to heal his partner? Are our partner's problems one and the same? By healing our problems or healing our partner's problems, will we both realize it is one and the same. So many times we think our partner is the problem. Our partner thinks the same. Isn't it about time that both of us take responsibility to change? We can't live this way forever. Men think that it's the duty of someone else to make us whole. Each one of us has to change. It doesn't matter how old you are. There is a child that needs comforting within. All of us have been bruised by life. All of us have cried. We all have our moments wondering why we're alive. When we get older, some forget to cry, but the child within will never die. We need to get in contact. We need to embrace it. This child can't be forgotten. It's part of who you are. It's something that you need to know. The child has an incredible mystery. It lies inside. The world can scare the living daylights out of you. Man's own inner world can do the same. We are at times so scared. Security is a place that lies within. Our father and mother hold us. A wise man finds the true security within. Music is a gift from the Creator. Music helps to soothe the soul. The whole world likes music. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter if you're cool. It doesn't matter if you can't play a beat. Music is universal. Everyone plays it. It is a part of us. Music can inspire us. So open up your heart.